let's get into our next topic and let's talk about Madonna, who has announced, well, she ain't really announced it, but it's coming out. The sleuths have been sleuthing. I woke up this morning and then I saw, okay, the Queen of Pop has scrubbed her Instagram. And you know what that means when musicians start scrubbing their entire Instagram, that means a new album is coming and a new era is coming. And it looks like that it's the stars are aligning because I did say the word on the street was that there is a rumor that Madonna is planning on dropping the first single for this Confessions Part 2. That's what we're calling it right now. On Friday, the 17th, right? Yeah, the 17th. And I woke up this morning and saw that she scrubbed the Instagram clean. Then she went and posted this picture on her website of the speaker in between her legs, which is similar. Somebody tried to say that this is similar to something that Jerry Halliwell did for one of her horrible ass singles. That may be true, but I was looking at this as this was Madonna kind of doing an updated version of her with the boom box when she used to grind on her coochie on the boom. I remember that back in the day during the hung up era in the confession store when she was dancing and grinding on top of the boom. So I thought it was kind of a play on that, but it's an updated version 20 years later. So that's how I looked at it. I was like, who got time to be up in here trying to follow Jerry Halliwell's solo career? When she was like I can't say she was the worst singer. Everybody knows it was Posh, but but for the most part, Jerry okay. So so basically, according to the story, it says time has gone by so slowly. She said for those who wait, but it's like, man, we've been waiting too damn long for you to release this new damn album. Wait, first of all, they said, isn't this her 15th album? Because why did Rolling Stone put time has gone by so slowly since Madonna released her 10th studio album? Um, Hold on. So now I gotta Google because what was her actual 10th album? It wasn't, or maybe her 10th album was Confessions. It was Confessions. Okay, so I'll take it back. I was about to call Rolling Stone a liar. I was like, y'all made a mistake. No, they're correct. Confessions on the Dance Floor was her 10th record. This is about to be her 15th when she releases it. Because I was like, I know I'm not bugging. But the reigning queen of pop music gave the surest confirmation yet that a sequel is on the way. On Tuesday, Madonna wiped her Instagram account, teased lyrics from the original album's lead single, Hung Up, and updated her website to have the phrase Confessions 2 flash across the screen. No release date or further information has been given, but I will say this rumors are swirling that the album's first single will drop on the 17th of this month, with the album set for release on June 12th. So that is the rumor that's going around that we could be getting a new Madonna album on June 12th, which, as I stated before, fits perfectly around Pride season. Nobody listens when I talk, apparently. Because I said it would be smart if she releases the single once it starts getting warm. It is 70 some odd degrees in New York today. So when it gets warm out, that's when Madonna wants to come out of her hibernation, even though she ain't really been hibernating. She's been out and about. We've been watching her and following her on social media. So we said once that she comes out about springtime, the single's gonna come out. She already filmed the music video last month in London. They're very top secret. They said Sabrina Carpenter makes a cameo. We'll see at what capacity. Hopefully, it's a cameo when she's playing a character and not a duet. We don't need no duets. The hardcore fans don't want a Madonna duet. We want Madonna by herself, like she did with Confessions. The days of following the trends is behind us. You don't need to follow trends no more. You are who you are. You've built this career for 40 over 40 plus decades. Well, yeah, 40 years. You've been doing this for over 4 decades. You don't need to go and jump on who the hottest whatever is in order to get some relevance with a lot of younger fans, especially when I'm on YouTube and I'm seeing a lot of younger people who are like in their early 20s and beyond, and maybe even younger, who are basically going through Madonna's discography and reacting to her videos, reacting to her live concerts, reacting to her songs, and they're falling in love with a lot of how influential she has been to the entire pop landscape for the past 40 years. So I don't think she needs to do it, and I'm hoping that's what it is. So They said Madonna has been teasing the project since, December 2024, and we in 2026. I'm tired of you teasing, sis. So yeah, if you go on her Instagram, it basically says time goes by so slowly, and then it's Madonna.com. You go to the Madonna.com and you get this, like I said, the little speaker thing that I showed y'all earlier, which you see here on the left, and with it between her and her legs and all this stuff, which I think is actually good. You know what would be cool if this is actually the overall look of the tour. You actually have like some legs made and you have her come out of the giant speaker. That would be fierce. Like you could have her come out of the speaker on the tour. Now, that'd be something that'd be just as iconic as the her coming out of the disco ball. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with this era. So there was that, and then also from at Reinvention 1978 on X, it said inside the group basically said the press release announcement date is April 17th, album release date June 12th, 2026, lead single April 17th, 2026, and this is from Warner Music UK. So if you go on like the UK sites, if you go to Brazil, they are starting to leak little things here and there where you're starting to see like, okay, like stuff is coming, and a lot of the sites from around, outside the United States is putting this because, when it comes to dance music, Madonna's always kind of focused more international than America. Yes, America is important in some ways, but you hit that international market first, which she did 20 years ago with Confessions. That's a smart way to go about it because the Europeans and global wise, they appreciate dance music way more than Americans do. I feel like a lot of people in America treat house music like it's some sort of trend. Me, I'm a house head through and through. Like that's all I usually will listen to is dance electronic music or like house music for the most part. And anything within that genre. I do listen to all different types of music, but house has always been who I am. I am a club kid through and through. I've always been that way since, me making all the friends that I did with a lot of producers and DJs and the people I know today. I was a full-on club kid back in the day. So that's my wheelhouse. Now, over the past year, they said Madonna has confirmed that she's back in the studio, as we know, with Stuart Price, the producer who basically produced the original Grammy-winning album. And in September, she re-signed with Warner Brothers, where she got her start in 1982 under the label Sire Records. And she basically said she put her heart and soul into this new music, and she can't wait to share it with us. So we haven't gotten a new album from Madonna in like almost what, 7 years? Yeah, because Madam X came out in 2019, so it's been 7 years. This is the longest I feel like she's been away from us as an artist, and I definitely feel like it's time that the Queen comes back. And this is all I got on this tea right now. Hopefully, more will come out on it as the story develops. But it looks like if this turns out to be legit, and I do believe wholeheartedly that yeah, it is legit because you don't scrub your Instagram and it just stays like that for weeks and weeks and weeks if you don't have something big coming. And all the artists do it. Everybody, when you notice they scrub their Instagram, Taylor Swift did it. All your faves have done it. So when they scrub they Instagram, that means something major is about to happen. Shit's about to go down. And a new era is coming. Now, I think the smart thing for Madonna to do, and I really hope she plans on doing this, that with me mentioning that Dominique Ross from Pose, and as I know as Tyra Allure, I've known her as that for years. When I used to go kikiing with Miss Dominique back at Two Potato, back in Manhattan, like what was that? Like over in the Village. She used to be up in Two Potato with a lot of them little spots back in the Black queer spaces. That she's been announced that she's the Grand Marshal at the Pride Parade in New York. I think this would be a great opportunity for Madonna to play new tracks off the record and perform a lot of the music by doing Pride this year. I think she should do New York City Pride. And if she does, bitch, let me tell you, I'm getting my ass a ticket and I will be front row at that show. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story? I mean, it's not a lot that we know much about what's happening with this album. This is the little information we've gotten so far, but I'm sure within the next coming days we will get more information, and of course I will be bringing that information to you all on this here show. So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.